lady's words.
Alright, I am speaking. Am I coming through?
I am speaking. Am I coming through?
Yeah, we're good.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Mac, anytime now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. He's Mr. Bam. I'm Mr. Buzo. That's Mr. And welcome back to Rogue Trader. This is part. I hope
Something.
you like it.
Alright, now I shall go make dinner. Oh,
Wow.
shush, I waited for the intro. Bite me.
Wow, Camilla, wow.
But
Octavia, the barkeep, that with Jay, Camilla just said, "I have heard your threat, but do not fear. If I have to kill someone here, you will not find the bodies." Bruh. Yeah, they do have hierarchy though. There's literally a leader. By the way, Mac,
yeah.
we've been saying Jay's name wrong this whole time.
What's name then?
Jai.
Jai.
Yep.
Huh. I, I'm assuming her name was mentioned in her voice.
Yeah.
How the hell did we not hear that before?
By being stupid and forgetting. Yeah, a little spice to life. That's what we'll call that. Yeah, 'cause we totally want alcohol from this place. And because the alcohol that the not nobles drink in Warhammer is synthesized and probably immediately murders your liver.
That'd be rock gut.
I mean, that depends, because rot gut in real life isn't as bad as it sounds. Rot gut is only called that because of how it's made. It's very cheap alcohol made in a very cheap way. Let's put it that way.
Mm. It's like the ass wine from
Fucking
prison.
Yogan! Fucking Yogan!
What do you say?
Yeah. Uh, Side effects from drinking this: optic nerve damage, heart rhythm disruption, likely a coma. Yogan offhandedly lists the potential consequences. Nuncius and I will prepare the resuscitation rituals for you. I believe that upon consuming the substance, an unforgettable transcendent experience awaits you. Yogan, what the fuck, dude?
I'll be back in a warm some food.
Bruh.
Know your duty.
I genuinely don't remember where the clues for this thing are. I remember where one of them is off the top of my head, of course, but I don't remember where the rest of them are. Sir, having an engineer fix your implant is probably the safer choice. Caw.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
I will say this whole freeze framing thing and the gliding is a little annoying, but it's okay. The storytelling and everything else is great.
Lord Captain, do you think this enterprise is wise? I wouldn't be surprised if this all turns out to be a trap.
You know, same, but it don't matter.
The impure cannot escape their fate.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Oh. Okay.
Jai Haydari. Remember the name. Stop hitting me, schmuck.
Youch.
Let's get to it.
Too bad I never leave debts unpaid.
Let's make it quick.
Quit with your goddamn grenades.
I shall not fail, as honor ordains. Come, the other side awaits. Trust me, I will not die in dishonor. Death is a blessing. Death comes in silence, as the tenets demand. As honor ordained, killing brings me no pleasure. Trust me.
Very, very convenient.
I'm here, maggot.
Oh, that's a combat servitor with the melt.
Here we go.
I will not be deterred. Rejoice in service. Your corrupt way has failed.
Reason.
The Emperor commands.
Should interact with such energies. Brace yourself, Abelard.
Abelard.
To slaughter someone.
Abelard, come on now, don't get hit.
Revert to more conservative tactics.
Thanks, quote-unquote teammate.
Tech familiar activated.
Eagle go cacaw.
Abide in the host of blessed creations of the Omnissiah. Advancing. Reading damage to bulk. System shutdown is premature.
I owe you a debt.
Show me what you've got.
Assess and act tech system. The machine spirits approve. Executing command. Nuncius, I'm relying on you.
And so shall it be done. Let this be a warning to all who oppose us.
Eagle go cacaw.
Executing command. I cannot comply.
Prove my mettle.
My luck finally gone out. Living on the edge.
Death is a blessing.
I mean, whether it's a trap or not, we're still killing crazy people, so... You know.
The shadows will see it done. I shall not fail. Trust me. Come. The other side awaits.
Yet iron knows no pain.
I unfortunately need to do single shots because I don't think I'll be able to burst fire.
Will be undone.
Yep, that's what I thought.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Rejoice in service. Actions will speak louder than words.
Front to the Omnissiah. not my worst day. Oh, yet.
An offering of blood.
Ow.
Sorry for being gone so long. Had to wait for Dad to leave.
Finally.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Magos has fallen. I will do my duty. An exemplary strike. Curious. Tech assistant, engage.
Railgun go burr.
A valid argument.
Well, this is why Abelard has a gun.
Victory is imminent.
How's the game going?
So far, so good. I should ask you that question.
To carry on.
Talking Fadira. Well, I'm eating, then talking.
You want to try that sentence again?
Shield.
Talking with Adira.
As the tenets demand. This goes against the tenets. The shadows will see it done. I shall not. Killing brings me no pleasure. A dance of blades and shadows. As honor ordains.
Too many goddamn barrels.
Trust me.
I will not be deterred.
I'm not sure how I hit him behind that, but whatever, I'll take it.
The Emperor commands another step towards our ultimate victory.
By the way, Dust, fun fact, we've been saying Jay's name wrong this whole time.
What?
Yeah, apparently it's pronounced Jai.
Huh?
Yeah,
Okay then. That's a little weird.
agreed. Is it wrong to keep calling her Jay?
Yeah, I'd say we should keep calling her Jay because I like that better.
I agree with taking Jay with us, but outside of her personal quest, I genuinely could not care about bringing her along.
What is she?
You mean class or?
Yeah.
Oh, dual wield officer.
I mean, fair.
Outside of the elves, for obvious reason, she is the
I'm
only
back, you
character.
rat bastards.
Outside of the elves, for obvious reason, Jay is the only character who can use Xeno weapons early game.
Don't you mean Jai?
I know that we've been saying it wrong, but I'm so used to saying Jay, so I'm gonna just keep doing that.
Agreed.
But yeah, Jay is a character that can literally use all Xeno weapons from the beginning of the game. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure one of her pistols is Elf and the other pistol is Dark Elf, I think. Pretty sure.
Question.
Oh,
Because Necron's fucking like despawn and everything, are we able to get Necron weapons? I doubt it, but I have to ask.
as far
Actually,
as
wait.
I've
Go ahead.
as far as I'm aware from what I've seen on Reddit, Necron tech is a thing, but I don't know to what degree. But don't hold your breath on Necron tech.
Fair.
Even if Jay is the best skill monkey in the game, I genuinely can't bother bringing her along.
Maybe because her role's filled and she's not interesting enough to deal with that.
Oh, I mean, she's interesting, but in my opinion, I think she's the least interesting character, companion, whatever. No. Solomon has that title.
Well, we haven't really explored him.
Well, Solomon is boring, I can tell you that.
There's a Glytos boring.
I mean, dog is dog. We're talking about Solomon.
Well, you all know your companion is an extra Solomon, it's Glyto.
I mean, yeah, fair. Glyto just drags Solomon around.
Hmm.
Oh, Yogan has something to say about Jay. Let's see. Wow. For a tech priest, Yogan gives a lot of compliments to people.
Yogan's a bro.
Mm-hmm.
Pascal and Yogan are like polar fucking opposites. One is always angry at everything, and Yogan is just chilling.
Hmm.
Just a minor setback.
Yeah, Jay, you're going back to the ship. I'm not taking you with me.
Destiny among the stars.
Well, let me phrase that. I'm not taking you into my party.
Blessed is Von Valencia's bloodline.
Fucking hiccups, don't you dare.
Meet Colonel Hicks.
The Emperor protects.
One would hope not. That's fucking crazy. Impure force. Whenever the Raven moves, it deals warp damage to enemies it passes by. That's crazy. Ladies. Oh, I guess everyone died.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was
Oh,
listening
he's
to
alive.
my friend on Twitch.
Mouthful.
But the fucking Raven is an ability that lets it attack people whenever it goes by them. That is crazy.
What?
Yeah.
So you just put fucking knives on your wings and let it fly.
Yeah, you can just have the Raven circle a person and damage them every time it goes past them. That's just mean.
Oh, yikes.
Blazing Inferno, that's a mean ability. Dust, do you think acute pain works with pain resonance?
What does the first one do again?
Acute pain whenever an enemy suffers damage from a damage over time effect inflicted by the executioner, Cabela, for the first time in combat. That's the important part here. The damage is increased. So if you inflict bleed on them, right, and then you use this, that would technically be the first time because pain resonance procs all the bleeding, right?
It
Do
should.
you think that counts?
Yeah, it should count. Logistically, that is all true.
Let's hope it works. Alright, Yogan, let's see what he got. Oh, that's why Yogan is so good at talking. Because
Why?
Yogan starts out with calculated relations.
Oh.
This starts out. What is that?
The thing where you can use intelligence to talk.
Ah. I mean, that makes sense.
That's a crazy ability.
Huh.
Galvanic reaction. Whenever an enemy attacks an ally affected by galvanic field, that enemy suffers 30 shock damage.
Damn.
So basically, Yogan has a gun because it looks cool. He never uses it. He just zaps his teammates and makes them and makes them electrocute enemies.
This is what it's like to chew 5 gum.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Stimulate your senses.
So basically, what I'm learning is give Yogan whatever gun increases his stats. Ignore the actual gun part.
Use the railgun every turn.
No, but I'm referring to the galvanic thing.
Hmm.
I'll just give him a las gun. If he ever needs to shoot for whatever reason, he'll probably hit his target.
The divine watches over us.
Dust, for the one quest that I'm forgetting the name of, I need you to look up where the clues are.
Okay.
Since I'm really too fucking lazy to solve a riddle.
Alright, I need the name of the quest.
Once the loading screen is done, I'll tell you. Looking for it. I think it's the cash quests.
On footfall.
Yeah. The one that the old man gives you.
E.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Well,
I found a website for all of the locations. Want me to just send you the pictures?
no, just tell me where they are. I already got the one in the Shadow Quarter.
Alright, there's one in the old bridge.
Yeah, that's the Shadow Quarter, yeah.
Okay. Atrium section. Or,
I have a feeling I
at-
know where that one is. I'm pretty
at a
sure it's
shrine.
next. Yep. Alright, and the next one after that?
Remember that, like, dock that looks out onto the giant statue?
Yeah, the one where we spawned in from, yeah.
Yeah, there's one there. Well, I got next to the windows.
Yeah. That it?
I think so? I don't think it says anything else. Yeah, no, I think you're all good.
Alright, then yeah, I remember where all of them are now. God damn, the fucking Drusians have a lot of, I need a lot of rep to level their shit up, damn.
We shall reclaim what is
I
rightfully
almost have the
ours.
Drusians at level 2 now, hooray! Huh? Is this a boss? I don't remember you. What are you?
Grovel before the faithful. I will take you
Oh yeah, this is a boss. I just ran into a random fucking boss on the street. Okay.
Nice.
I can't say I was expecting this, I'll be honest. What is the fucking chances that you run into random boss on the street? Like, for real though.
Need I remind you of Cinder? The Thunder Hammer guy?
I'm pretty sure that's a woman, but nonetheless, um, that wasn't exactly on the streets. That was in an alleyway.
My faith shields me.
Scared yet? Let's get to it.
Dust, you awaken there?
Am eating, so don't want to talk.
Let's get to it.
Currently talking with Argenta.
One of the factions has a great sword. It's the pirates, the pirate faction that are not the Casbalica, the Fellowship one.
Mhm.
They have a great sword that you should give to Cabela.
Let's get to it. Pain and
Okay.
go hand in hand.
It's basically a straight upgrade to the Silent Verdict.
What does it do?
I bring mercy and retribution.
It's not a unique weapon, mind, but it's called the Serrated Greatsword. Oh, I know, it is a unique weapon, never mind. It does 2 less damage than the Silent Verdict, but it gives automatic bleed, and it gives a unique status effect called Laceration when you crit hit something.
Question. Does your base bleed and the bleed on that weapon stack?
Yes, they do.
Okay. And also, considering we can't, like, stack bleed anymore, that means that using a greatsword is just fine. The only reason not to is for this Beyblade.
You can Beyblade with the Greatsword.
No, I mean, by that I mean you get 2 or 3 more attacks with a Beyblade if you have a dual wield for it.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, there's that, but honestly, I'd happily take the hit on the Beyblade for a greatsword. Mainly because I like big fuck-off swords. Fair?
Agreed.
Also, I wonder if Ulfar can use a greatsword
He
as a
cannot use
one-hit.
Greatswords, no.
Trust me.
Aw, that would be fucking funny, though.
Only melee weapons he can use are the personal ones that are Astartes equipment.
Unless they changed that around.
While that is possible, don't count on it.
Oh yeah, no, unlikely.
Actions will speak louder than words.
Bird goes zap. Kaboom.
By the light of holy terror. Pain of this mortal flame means nothing. I will not be deterred.
Oh, there's enemies over there? Alright, let me just mag dump. Yogan, I apologize. This might get bumpy. Oh, there's a guy. Of course, right. Fuck. Alright, Argenta, take the hit so you can mag dump in that other direction.
I'll do it.
Well, at least you killed one person. Hey, Mac, is there
Yeah?
any way to... I know that the obvious answer is make all your teammates immune to, Yogan's, galvanic thing, but, is there any way to make it so the railgun does not hit teammates?
Executing command.
I mean, yeah, just don't select teammate as target.
Brings me no pleasure.
No, that's what I mean. Like, doesn't it automatically jump to them because of the
shadows will see
arc
it
thing?
done.
No.
I'm gonna take your word on that. Zap. Zap goes burb.
The Emperor commands.
Astute observation.
Oh, right. Can just use the galvanic field on the servo skull and make everyone immune anyway. Duh.
The machine.
Is there a way to increase the range of the servo skull?
There might be. Granted, the last time I played this was before any of the DLCs came out, but from the little bit we've touched with the Overseer, I'd be surprised if there wasn't.
Executing command.
Hmm.
Especially given the fact that the fucking Eagle has infinite range, like Nani.
It will be done. At your beck and call. Indeed. I will do my duty.
The power swing that Pascal has hits team. Yeah, yes, it does.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends.
Lagos has fallen.
Where did that guy come from?
It's forever.
I am so glad I picked up that buff.
What happened?
The galvanic field buff that Yogan gives once he casts it on teammates and an enemy attacks said teammate. Dude just ran up on Argenta to take her from half health to 0, and right before she got hit he just got fucking electrocuted by Yogan's ability. That's funny. That's funny.
That is incredibly helpful.
I love it.
Let us walk
Especially that one being on Abelard with his taunt scream.
Oh no, I didn't even think about that. Dude, now combine Abelard's taunt scream with Yogan's zap ability with Pascal's bait. Oh no.
Then you light Abelard on fire and use Firestorm on him.
Abelard just thinking, why am I always the meat shield?
Because you got plot armor.
Once you get Ulfar, you can place Abelard of Ulfar and do it to him instead.
Actually, believe it or not, Abelard is a better meat shield than Ulfa.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, no, that makes sense, because you more go for damage when it comes to Ulfar with...
Ulfar is tanky with damage. Abelard is basically just, I'ma eat it.
He is pure tank, where Ulfar is a mixed.
I forge my destiny among the stars.
Yeah.
Nuncius solved this conundrum.
Now I'm gonna go back to the fucking void ship and cure my wounds because all I can say is yes to the wounds and have how many wounds I have. Then after that, I'm gonna go make the old man happy with giving him the notes. and then go murder the rest of the Anvers because they're stinky. And then remember, how the hell do we get into the quarantine zone? Because I remember we could do that.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Okay, there we go. I'm pretty sure I needed this quest to get into the quarantine zone. Yep, alright. Never mind, I got it. You needed the old man quest for the quarantine zone.
E.
And there is an augmetic in the quarantine zone if what I read on Reddit is true. And a really good one.
Alright.
I will tell you what it does once, or if I find it. Opticon, mobile extractiums, yoink.
I
Inertia
am gonna
boots.
bring down my food.
Bruh.
Oh, shush.
Oh yeah, I also needed to equip that. Right. Mac, do you know if Yogan's railgun counts as a weapon?
Uh, it counts as an argument.
So it does not fall under the weapon category? Alright, boo. Because I found an augment that gives, that scales weapon strength with intelligence, and I'm thinking, like, that'd be great for Yogun, but the railgun probably don't count.
Stamping on Pascal.
Pascal might already have an augment for that, but I'll let you know in a second.
Remember, if he has Pinot or Sanctiferum thing, he gets another use of his Medicaid stim.
Oh, I'll let you know uno momento. I'm about to check that.
Mm-hmm.
Upgrade the ship. Hull. Upgrade. By the way, you don't get a free repair once you leave Footfall.
Might want to fix your hull in.
Yep. Also, I found a very good augmentic for Cabela. Yoink. Cabela, I'm sorry, but we're ripping another one of your arms off. Because Cabela doesn't use a gun.
Oh yeah, what do you call the Weber?
I mean, fair. Also, this does work for Pascal. He doesn't have a brain augment yet.
Nice.
So now Cabela's weapon does toxic and bleed. Big brain. Oh, hey Mac.
Yeah?
Having a base level augmetic, like, just ripping off their arm period, gives you a buff.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
It lowers their weapon skill and ballistic skill because, it's less flexible than a normal arm, right? But it gives you three strength.
Oh.
Hey guys, I need you to get buff, so I'm ripping off your arms. Nani?
Know your duty. We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
I've returned. How's it going?
I found I found a very good, very, very good augmetic for Cabela.
Oh! That's
It gives
fucking
all of
great.
her it gives all of her attacks toxic damage
Huh?
as well as bleed. And the downside is non-existent.
What is the supposed downside?
It lowers your ballistic skills, so it'll make using the net gun harder.
That. That's it?
Yep. I mean, she barely uses the net gun anyway, and I'm pretty sure that the upgraded net gun we get later has a, easier time to
Hit.
yeah.
Abelard, when Argenta hits him, who taught you to fight like this?
Hmm.
Is there a setting to make it so I can just tap X to swap weapons?
We shall
Maybe.
reclaim what is rightfully
By the way, Dust, look something up for me, because I swear I could use the elevator. Where the shadows are deepest of all.
Where?
Like, I swear I could use this elevator to go into the zone, but apparently I can't. Because it says wait for the situation to resolve itself because, you know, medicine and shit. Right. How long does that take?
Alright, I shall be looking. Alright, that didn't tell me how long.
Oh, while you figure that out, I'm gonna go shoot the Anvers in the face.
Okay, found it.
Oh.
You need to go to do it faster. It says you go to the atrium and ask Valdean, or Valdeum, to let you in.
And if you offer to give medicine?
I don't know, you just have to pass a coerce check for it to let you go in.
With each step, I forge
Keep
my
looking
destiny
because
among the
I gave him
stars.
medicine and it says wait for it to sort it out.
I need to look closer.
Oh, hey, stuff. I like stuff.
Okay, apparently, from what this says, if you fail that coerce check, the quest bugs out and doesn't let you continue it.
That's not what that's not what my quest says.
Yeah, it just doesn't resolve on its own, from what some people are saying.
How long ago was that post?
No, that was 2 years ago, though.
You see, now that's not helpful.
Yeah, fair.
Cause that's when the game came out. Oh, look, I found a post from 6 days ago. Dust.
What?
I found a post from 6 days ago.
Oh, I just found the thing where it says you have to finish the quest to reclaim what was
Claim.
lost. Fuck off. You have to do the quest to reclaim what was lost on Kiev Gama. What does yours say?
Okay, you have to finish Janus and give them food, and then everyone will be peachy. Honestly, that makes sense. Because with how good of an augment I've heard that is in there, it makes sense why we can't get it this early in the game and we have to finish Janus. That checks out.
It's that good?
Well, supposedly, and again, supposedly, because I don't know what augment it is, but I've heard that it is a eye augment that fires an automatic laser beam at anyone that they hit with a melee attack.
What?
So give it to Cabela and watch everyone die.
Yeah. The Beyblade.
The funny thing is, with all these augments, um, Cabela is going to end up stronger than Marazai because Marazai refuses to use augments.
Hmm.
Who would want to keep? Who would willingly keep Marazai anyway? Ugh.
Nobody.
I mean, if you really, really, really wanted to run a heretic route, then or a dogmatic route, kinda, I could see it. But like, if you're playing as a sensible person who is not insane, why? Why?
Barazai trying to fight Cabela. Why won't you die, nanomachine, son?
Pure cannot escape their fate.
I will level you.
All right, I forgot the fucking gas.
Jumping Jack Flash is gas, gas, gas.
I find it funny that the boss for the Anvers is called Kingpin. Just want to put that out there. Kibela, you get to go all the way over there. Because you have to murder the Kingpin and also make it so the gas is not on. Argenta. Over there so you can Bart everyone. Rogue Trader standing as far in the back as possible because magic. Magic defeats magic. That is how that meme goes, right?
Magic?
I don't.
Magic must defeat magic.
Yeah, that one. Mac got it.
And so shall it be done.
Hey, enemies,
I will
meet
not
Bird.
be deterred.
Zap.
We shall stand by the will of the Emperor. And so it shall be done.
Burn.
Actions will speak louder than words.
Oh, I think that guy has a sniper rifle. Oh no, DMR. Close enough.
Nothing.
Alright. Bird attack. Caw. You know, I saw a Reddit post earlier about someone saying that Pascal's weapon skill is so bad that he can't hit anything. And while that's very accurate, because he's a hybrid character and a skill monkey, all I can say is, if you really want Pascal to attack things, give him Burb. Burb act as sniper rifle.
I summon Shoebill.
10,000 pigeons. Murder this man.
Request. Function successfully terminated.
10,000 pigeons. Show him the weakness of his flesh.
I will leave footprints of
The
stone.
Kingpin is blocking the fucking button to turn off the gas. How dare he?
Trust me. As the tenets demand.
Well, in that case, let me do a big slap and then do pain resonance. Big slap. Oh, I was gonna say, is he immune? But no, he got hit by all that. Pain resonance.
I shall not fail.
And dude, just like that, a quarter of the Kingpin's health is gone when Cabela did 2 attacks. Insane.
Hold on.
No, no grenade. Ow.
Let's make it quick.
I've suffered worse.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Machine gun, go Bert.
Indeed.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Argenta, you were supposed to kill the both of them, not just
As
one
the
of them.
Emperor commands, I act.
Here we go. Out of my way. Die, die, die!
Where the hell is the servo skull? Where is it?
Curious. Take assistant. Engage.
There it is.
Alright, I'm gonna go with the Iconoclast, get the people fucking out.
Yes. I'm relying on you.
Agree.
E.
A valid argument. The machine spirits approve.
Also, Mac, pro tip, and also Dust. Yogans give multiple people free turn because of the servo skull works, but it only works for like 1 or 2 people. It doesn't do everyone in the servo skull range.
Okay.
Good to know.
It's more than 1 though. That's the important part.
Request denied.
10,000 pigeons eat this man.
My vow is to serve.
At your beck and call.
A railgun go fucking zap. Well, Yogan actually has an opportunity to shoot. That's a surprise. Lasgun.
It's an uncommon thing that they get to shoot.
I gave Yogan a lasgun just so he doesn't miss when he shoots.
Fair.
Like, sure, it does fucking no damage, but it's better than not hitting with a lasgun.
How do you miss with an AoE weapon?
Because here's the reason why. The plasgun is only an AoE weapon if you use its special attack. And if you use its special attack, you have a chance of just fucking exploding.
I'm not interested.
I thought it was... It overheats for 2 rounds, and if you use it again, there's a chance of exploding.
You might be right, but I've just chalked it up to you have a chance of exploding. There is an exception to that rule, which being there is a particular gun you get for a quest on one of your planets, you know, the colonies. It's called the Dark Chessa, or Machessa, something like that. And it doesn't explode.
Is it a heretic only?
No.
Oh.
It's a nothing. It just doesn't explode. And while I will tell you this, it is not the most damaging plasgun in the game. It does about like 40, 50 damage, something like that. It's definitely the most convenient.
Be deterred.
I would gladly take the less damage of the Marchesa over any other plasgun in the game.
Fair.
Understandable.
I feel nothing. Fear nothing.
10,000 pigeons eat this man.
Tech familiar. Activated.
Who needs to use Pascal's exploits when you have Eagle?
In the host of blessed creations of the omniscience.
And besides, little fun fact, if you get a certain buff for Pascal, the Eagle automatically afflicts everyone on the battlefield with exploits anyway.
Nice.
Request approved.
Alright, Kibilla, attack.
As honor ordains.
And because he's inflicted with toxin and bleed, where it hurts is going to be very
As the
effective.
tenets demand.
You know, if she actually fucking hit her attack.
By the manner of their death, we shall know them.
Kibilla got knocked the fuck out.
She down?
God Emperor,
Yep.
move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Doubt is for the weak.
Bart. The chances to hit are low, but when you roll that chance 16 times, you're bound to hit at least one of them.
I wonder if the poison attack thing would affect your gun, giving it poison attack too, or only your melee.
Unknown. Wait, hold on, let me read it. It probably says it. Kibilla. It's, alright, only melee.
Alright, makes sense.
Because it specifies weapon. And weapon and ballistic are two different things.
Fair.
Arc grenade! Damn, it missed.
The scriptural promise significant value.
Hey, Kingpin, do you wanna see what a railgun feels like? 70 damage.
Executing command. It will be done. At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
Better crippled in body than corrupt in mind. Rejoice in service, and so shall it be done. I won't suffer this. Rejoice, since let this be the warning to all who oppose us. The divine watches over us. Sacred words. Burn in the heresy. the mutant. Purge the unclean.
I've suffered worse.
No more stinky. Turn off the stinky. Well, Dust, if you want a two-handed build for Cabela, then having the Anvur chainsword might be the way to go.
That's the sword from the pirates, right?
Kingpin.
Oh, so it's a
Be-
new weapon you just found.
It does extra critical damage, and every attack lowers the enemy's armor.
But status effect.
Honestly, I'm gonna give it to Abelard because, let's face it, the power push isn't that helpful on most encounters.
You are not wrong.
For the Emperor!
The dead.
I am at your disposal.
You can give Yogan a shotgun. That's hilarious to me.
My tech assistant is your
Grows from Iris.
I'm just imagining a shotgun for his size. Also, I'm debating just tossing the helmet of the devoted protector into cargo because it's not that great.
Understandable. Also, speaking of Yogan and Dust, you weren't here when I found it out last night, but you know how Yogan has a railgun augmetic?
Yeah.
There is an augmetic that only he can use. Trust me, I tried. You can't put it on anyone else. That changes his railgun into a sonic boom shotgun.
Oh, that's neat.
So, if you want a shotgun rather than sniper, you can get one.
Fair enough.
I personally am keeping the railgun because sniper rifle, but I can see why someone would equip the sonic boom.
Bound by the blood of martyrs.
Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom.
I will be back momentarily, bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
E.
Alright, ladies, I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Know your duty.
Alright, I'm pretty sure that's everything in this area, I think. Yeah, we have to do that for Janus. Can't do that yet. Gotta talk to all the companions. Yeah, so other than telling what's-his-face that the Anvers are dead, I think that's it. Alrighty, crazy people are dead. Yeah. Yeah, can't do that yet, so onwards to Janus. See, I'm going to look something up now that I'm thinking about it real quick.
Remember, 2 orbs have to Fury Bundus place.
Yee.
Look,
I don't know how many it
Cabela's
takes to
first
get to
romance
Janus.
beat. What?
I don't know how many it takes to get to Janus. I'm checking something real quick. I'm checking if you can actually get the whole thing with Janos without Yarele.
Mm.
Oh, that's interesting.
Uh,
Uh, spoiler alert. Just throwing it out there. But,
honk
uh,
honk.
but if you try to shoot Yarele right when you meet her, she says no, runs away, and then she's another boss along with the other elves.
Oh wow. Didn't know that.
Shame. Alright, because of all the check passing, I'm just gonna take Yarele with me, because it'll be easier to hand her over to Heinrichs after. I don't want to deal with a harder boss.
Is over us.
It'll be granting your wish of taking out Yarele.
Hey, we wouldn't need to do this if it wasn't for Act 3, meh.
Fair.
And, well, Marazai is Marazai. There's no ifs, ands, or buts on that one.
Yeah. I'll always stand by the fact that what she did in Act 3 does not make sense at all if you had good relations.
Yeah, the excuse that they used, if I remember correctly, was along the lines of you didn't ask the right questions or whatever, or
No, it's not
the...
that. It's that,
Let me finish. You didn't break the species barrier with her when she was in your office, looking at pieces of her own world, and it's like because you didn't know what it is or what your ancestors did, she angry. It's just like, bruh.
yeah. It was basically because of the whole sea piece of her world that she got angry. And I'm just like, that that's such a lame ass excuse, especially if you've had good relations with her.
It even does it if you go down the quote-unquote romance path too.
I know, which makes it even less sense.
I cannot discern her true colors through the veil of her motley shawls. I peel off hue after hue, only to find a different color underneath every time.
Like if you're a dick to her the whole time, then I would understand why she'd do that in Act 3, but if you weren't, she shouldn't have any reason to do that. Piece or no piece. Right?
Agreed. My problem with Yarele is because of Act 3, not because she's an elf.
Yeah.
Greetings. Yes, I'm ready.
I'm confused as to why they wanted that to be the fucking quest line, because it doesn't make much sense.
I would like to
Oh,
see
you don't even know the half of it. Wait until you get to Act 3.
and kneel before
Yeah.
the relic touched by the Emperor.
Dust, what I want you to do me a favor.
Difficult conversation
Don't
lies
don't
ahead
give
of us,
Yarele to
and
Heinrichs. I
wish
want you to
pray
actually
by the
talk to
relic
her.
before I lay
Keep
my soul bare.
whether you have her in your party or not doesn't matter. But I want you to keep her on your ship and talk to her, okay? So
Mhm.
once you get to Act 3, you'll understand why me and Mac are talking about this.
And why it makes like no damn sense whatsoever unless you were a dick to her the whole time.
And
I will give you one little note, just as a heads up. If you keep Yarele alive, it does make Act 3 harder. Just gonna put that out there.
well, I don't want anyone to die. That's the thing.
No, well,
Does she not?
that's a possibility, but not because of Yarele.
Explain.
I mean, it makes it harder because In Act 3, you're forced to take Yarele with you for the whole act. That's what makes it harder, because you don't have your team.
Alright.
So if you had, like, for example, if you got Yarele in Act 2, and then immediately kept her in your party all the way to the game, it doesn't make it harder. But for most people who I would imagine didn't take Yarele with them, it makes it a lot fucking harder. But you do get more story on why me and Mac are, talking about this. So take your pick.
If you want
Oh.
to know the full scope of makes no sense whatsoever, be nice to her the whole time until you see what happens in Act 3.
I would understand why you wouldn't though, because it makes it harder. Would not blame you if you didn't want that.
Yeah.
She's not a bad companion, though. She's pretty good. She's pretty decent when it comes to combat.
In combat, she's a better Pascal, but don't expect her to do anything other than Lore Xenos. Lore Xenos is literally the one and only thing you will get with Yarele other than shooting things.
Okay, Epicenter of the Slaughter, because that's a very good perk, if I remember correctly. Right?
Uh, I don't use it that much, but I can't deny it's effective.
What do you recommend to Thickskin?
For who?
Abelard.
Yeah, you just want to upgrade his tankiness.
Fair.
I often upgrade his battleness second to his tankiness.
Fair.
Pro tip: I use Vanguard for extra tankiness. Most people on Reddit, from what I've read, say you shouldn't do that because he's tanky enough, but it's up to you.
Okay.
I like Vanguard because it fits Abelard, but you can make him do a lot more damage if you really tried.
Let me look at his subclasses. Vanguard, Assassin, Archmilitant, and Executioner.
I forgot that they gave him Assassin.
What's Assassin about?
It's basically, in the beginning of the game, it was basically the upgrade to Operator.
Okay.
Then again, he could have always had Assassin, and I just don't remember.
I think he always did have Assassin. Or you could have him also be Executioner.
I don't see the point in that.
Oh,
even
agreed.
even if you don't run Cabela, I don't see the point in that.
And Archmilitant is you just have to swap weapons a bunch, right?
Which for Avalard wouldn't be bad, because all you need to do is put a shield in his offhand, a weapon in one hand, and a shotgun in the other.
Yeah, fair. Might just go Vanguard, because that tankiness compared with his taunt scream and all I can do with that is very helpful.
Basically, do you want Abelard to do a lot more damage than tackling the enemies later, or do you just want him to be a wall?
I'll think on it, because they got a while until I have to choose.
But Arch-Militant would be one of the easiest things for Abelard. Just shield, shotgun, and a single-handed melee weapon. There you go. Because you get the upgraded foe hammer, the one-handed shotgun on footfall. You get the upgraded shotgun on footfall.
E. I got the +5 to toughness necklace. Water.
Wow.
Oh, shush.
I find it interesting that the Saint's weapon that you get in Argenta's quest is a weapon or armor that changes based on the wearer. It's a very interesting lore note. Huzzah!
Lord Captain, your presence is welcome. And I wish to apologize for my prior coldness. After our first meeting, I was concerned that you would turn out to be another faithless offshoot of the von Valancius dynasty, like the traitor Conrad. But now I see before me a worthy leader and servant of the Imperium. I am glad to accompany you in your endeavors. If such is the rogue trader's wish, although there isn't much I can tell, I am the Emperor's daughter and his servant. What else is there to know?
A lot of things, Argenta. A lot of things.
Have I ever... But that would be shameful weakness, almost heresy. Of course not. I was born for this. I live by the Emperor's will, and in his light, I myself am the light. I must be the light. For myself, and for those who ask for my protection. I was chosen to serve. But beyond that, I won't deny it. Few things elate me as much as the thought that the heretic felled by my shot will never again orphan a child. Become. It's such a strange word for it. It seems right, but is that how one talks about their destiny? If you're asking about the path itself, that's easy enough to answer. First, like many other orphans, I endured the Progenium. Those years were rough, but I remember the hardship fondly. Few things can compare with the feeling of satisfaction from a past trial, even if it leaves your body aching from exhaustion or your soul wincing in pain. I was one of the best among my peers, and I was selected for the novitiate in the ranks of the Adeptus Sororitas. When the hour came, I passed the trials and took my vows. The most joyous day of my life. The Emperor's light has always been with me, but to accept it with all your heart, to utter the oaths, that is a rapture like no other. Now that I can tell you. I come from everywhere and nowhere. I am the child of officers of the Imperial Guard. I was born in the hold of a warship, grew up following my parents' deployments from one planet to another, and lost my family in the flames of a righteous war. My memory is like wafts of smoke over a still battlefield. The gray of a ship's plating, the strict cadence of life in military camps. My mother's uniform. I loved looking at it. Then, that battle, the rumbling, the shouting, and the soot, the screams of soldiers burning alive, and the gold of the regiment's Aquila, untouched by soot or blood. The last unsullied piece of a world that was going mad. That was my last memory of my mother, and of my former life, before the Progenium and the novitiate, before my trials, before the vows. My own relic. It's the regiment's Aquila, or rather, the fragment that survived the attack, the explosions, and the fire. For me, it's a reminder that purity and radiance can be preserved, even in the heart of darkness.
Correct,
It
Argento.
is my pleasure to be candid. Of course, my mission is all I can think about.
Shooting enemies is also very important.
To find the way to the planet called Salus Prime. Saint Argenta is my patroness, and that is where her fallen ship is. And it must also be the resting place of her great relic, the One Star. Gladly. Listen. Long ago, there was a blessed world. Thousands of stars covered the sky there, so bright that its denizens hardly knew the darkness of night. Thousands of rivers nurtured the soil. Thousands of gardens bloomed every spring, and at every moment, thousands of prayers were flying into the clear air, thanking and praising the Emperor. But one day, the people learned the meaning of darkness. Like a storm, accursed heretics who had sold themselves to the archenemy descended upon the planet. Shells flew from the sky that desolated whole cities and burned the gardens and filled the riverbeds with the blood of the faithful. Smoke and soot swallowed the skies and the 1,000 stars that had once shone over the world. Among the handful of survivors was one orphan who had watched all her family die, and the garden she'd grown up in burned to ash. But in her heart, she knew the absolute truth. Just these 3 words. The Emperor protects. And knowing that, she never looked away from the black, terrifying, smoke-covered sky. There were no more bright stars to be seen. Except for one. The one star. The bright star. The silver silver star shone in the sky, and when the orphan smiled at it, the one star fell right into her hands. All the faithful in every corner of the continent who saw the trail of the falling star recognized it as an omen and went looking for the place where it landed. And they rallied together, and with the light of the one star, they found their salvation. Yes, that was the beginning of her hagiography. It is known that she lived on a world where heretics staged a terrible insurrection. They wiped out all life on the planet, except those whom Saint Argenta managed to save with the one star, and with the strength of her faith. After that, she traveled between worlds gripped by turmoil on her ship, marked with a silver star, and brought hope to the faithful. Numerous accounts confirm this. Her coming helped people turn the tide of the war, and wipe away corruption before the Imperium's main forces even arrived.
Which is good, because less heretics are always good. Need less of them, especially Conrad.
Millions of people owed their lives to her, but the heretics, having realized their imminent defeat, sent the remnants of their forces after the ship with the Silver Star. It fell from the skies onto an obscure world. There are no definitive records of how old Argenta was at the time. In some chronicles, she's even called the Child Saint, but their credibility is questionable. Either way, she didn't live long, but she left a bright trail in her wake, like a falling star.
Mac, remember when Dust said he was only getting water?
Mm-hmm.
He definitely getting more than water.
If I only knew. Neither the hagiography nor the legends give a straight answer.
What do you think he's doing?
Classical iconographers believe
Sleeping.
the star turned into a banner woven from silver thread.
You genuinely
which,
think he
when
fell
brought
asleep?
onto the battlefield, would shed light that blinded only
Went to the water, came back, and just fell asleep in a bed because he was high.
that
Remember?
portrayed Saint Argenta as a girl carrying this banner.
Ah.
Others think that upon falling from the sky, the one star became a holy chainsword, which Argenta later used to strike down monsters and enemies of the Imperium. In some of the earlier engravings, Argenta is depicted wearing power
I am back.
with a silver star on her chest. One theological
Stop
theory
sleeping.
suggests that this
Water, huh?
was, in fact, the relic.
Well, then I went to the bathroom, but yeah.
Actually the ship on which Argenta traveled.
Did you become Mac all of a sudden?
No. I just spaced out while reading on my phone.
So you became Mac. That's concerning.
I mean, yeah, no, fair.
But since you weren't here when I said this, I like how one of the lore bits that's in Argenta's questline is that the one star, a relic used by a saint, changes based on what the user thinks, weapon, armor, etc.
I feel that my undertaking
Yeah.
will be fulfilled when I find the answer that has eluded the ecclesiarchy for millennia. I pray we
Oh, yeah.
find it to Salus
By the
Prime
way.
soon. The ruinous powers must be aligned against us.
When
They
talking to
stand in the
Argenta
way of
about her
faith.
questline, don't tell her to seek repentance and whatnot.
Well, no shit, that would make her
warning
become a sister of Pentia.
Salus Prime, and stand before the gates of Saint Argenta's ship. I know it.
The obvious answers of being a human, you know, being a nice person, those are the options you don't pick with Argenta, ironically enough.
So you pick the dogmatic choice?
A noble aspiration.
It do I don't know which one the dogmatic choices are, but any of the others that are not the ones that are obvious are the ones you pick.
To what do I owe this visit? The cult's ordinary members are humans who have been corrupted by the archenemy, traitors to the Imperium, and accomplices of chaos. Participation in the cult's rituals always entails brainwashing, literally and figuratively. The longer cult members spend among other cultists, the less critically they think, and the more closely they resemble obedient livestock, stripped of their fear and instinct for self-preservation. The worst of them go to their deaths without an inkling of doubt, ready to take hundreds and thousands of souls with them. As for those at the top of the cult's hierarchy, we have not yet managed to get a lead on all of the cult's leaders. I imagine that some of them are hiding in the depths of the Coronis Expanse. But those who are orchestrating the fanatics on nearby worlds are hiding very well indeed. Or receiving protection from above. I need to confirm the reports from my agents. According to them, one of the cult's leaders is in the Kiava Gamma segment, an industrial world within the dominion of the Von Valancius dynasty. I hope you won't impede my investigation.
Heinrichs, you'll gladly be able to look over every inch of Kiava Gamma once we get there.
Governors, commanders, rogue traders. History is full of those who neglect their duty to the Golden Throne and seek allies in the wrong places. We discovered the first traces of it as soon as we arrived in the Coronis Expanse. Since then, the more we learn, the better we see just how far the roots of this blight extend. Destroying individual cells is pointless. We must cut this beast off at its head. As you wish.
Mac,
Yeah?
do you remember where the planet for Foulstone is?
Nope.
You know, the colony that you can get that's near Janus?
Nope.
Because I was trying to remember if it was after or before Janus.
All right. Domin.
Alright, talk to Abel and Pascal, and then Jay. That was a noise.
Allow me to thank
Sorry.
you again for helping me with the cargo, Sherin. I am sure the Ashmags who squirreled away my goods won't give up so easily, and I'll hear more about their scheming yet. Let's strike a deal, Sherin. I will watch your back if you do me a favor and watch mine. Well, enough jokes. Is there something you wanted? The language on Ifrit, my home world, is quite different from the one spoken in the Coronis Expanse. We bestow more than one meaning upon each word, allowing our wise men to fully express their sagacious thoughts, and us lowly dabblers, our base passions and desires. Take Aji, for example. That is what I call every piece of scum and villain, because Aji means evil and foe and pathetic worm unworthy of consideration. Or take Ashmak. It means fool and little brother and blind man who stumbled and would fall into a pit without guidance. Shireen means friend and comrade and roommate in a battle formation, like we are.
I like Jay's language that, Efreet. The language of Efreet. It's interesting and kind of funny.
It is difficult not to be aware
What does it sound like?
that view, especially ones like Lord Captain Theodora.
Uh,
But we never met
oh,
her.
she doesn't actually
As the
speak her
difference between
language.
our
It's just
positions
the
was
words that she
great.
uses.
Theodora was a mighty ruler,
Hmm.
the center of her own universe.
Like,
And I, a
hold on.
pathetic speck, was nothing next to her. But you were kind to me, Shireen, and in my eyes, that puts you above your esteemed aunt, or whoever she was to you.
For example, Dust, Aji, the word that Jay says, Aji is what she calls every villain because Aji means evil and foe and pathetic worm unworthy of consideration. Or Ashmog, it means fool, little brother, and blind man who stumbles and would fall into a pit without guidance. Shireen means friend and comrade.
I fucking love that language.
Or monkey.
Mac, that's elf speak.
My trade
Or
means
no, I'm not gonna say that one.
and non-people. Having the right connections and making sure the precious goods find their way
Which
into
language you talking about then?
customers.
The one that
My
Jay was
wisdom
speaking,
includes
Efreet.
the knowledge of the
Oh.
enemies of humankind, be they Xenos or the lowest scum in the Imperium, as well as the latest knowledge about how much they charge for any particular curio at the footfall market. Not even the most cunning Aji will deceive you as long as I am with you, Shireen. I promise you that. Whatever I have can be yours too, if your unfathomable wealth isn't enough for you already, I mean. It has been known to happen. After years of dealing with Xenos, I've learned their customs, and even got a grasp of their language. Except they cringe whenever I start speaking. Arrogant sods. They dislike even our voices, but they never turn away our valuables. Then again, I'm used to seeing sour faces. In this trade, the easily offended go out of business.
Whether one takes Jay into the party or not, on a mission or whatever, is
Jay.
irrelevant. I know, but Jay is what we're used to, man. But Jay is still funny. Everything she talks about is funny.
I have no doubt you will have to deal with Xenos sooner or later. When that time comes, Shireen, you will thank the Exalted One for sending me to stand at your side. Thank you, Shireen. Being able to read and write is chief among them. You may not be aware, but this science is beyond the abilities of billions of the Imperium subjects. And yet they happily keep drudging along in their factories, fundy, and assembly lines. Me? I didn't escape Ifrit to consign myself to such misery. It was literacy that paved my path to copied orders, forged signatures, counterfeited papers. The wonderful things that make the wheels of bureaucracy turn in the right direction.
Also, I just want to point out, since it is a conversation with Yarrowley that you can miss. Spoiler alert for anyone who may care.
Go ahead.
There is an instance with Yarrowley's dialogue on your ship where one of your guardsmen or officers, I don't remember which one, walks up to Yarrowley and more or less asks for a very private night. If you catch my meaning.
What happened to him?
She was never seen again. Though Yarrowley doesn't lie to you, she straight up says that she basically throat punched the woman and killed her.
Slight overreaction.
It's funny, but that's another reason that I'm not a huge fan of Yarrowley.
Cruel, dangerous beasts. Humans hold little interest for Xenos. We are entertainment for them, a means to keep boredom at bay. A commodity. But some of them contact us once in a while using their own people. Do not deceive yourself by thinking you are safe because there are no Xenos in sight. Those Aji are as cunning as they are ruthless. They cleverly pull at the strings of spies and traitors, subjugate those who do not fall for the promised reward, transform the ones who resist their promises into soulless
That was a noise.
Sorry.
The Emperor watches over me, and that is why I still haven't succumbed to the fate of many of my associates who have lost their lives to the stringy scoundrels. You're fun to talk. I grew tired of scribing endless contracts and agreements neatly tucked away on footfall. I did that for how many years?
But here, among the stars, you are always balanced on a knife edge. Nothing thrills me more than the tension of a warp jump, or the danger that lurks around every corner on a planet. Footfall was beginning to make me fat and stupid, Shireen. I do not want that. I am counting on life in your retinue being more exciting than sitting behind a desk in my office. Do I trust the trickster twins? By the Exalted One, no. The underhanded rogues of Footfall came up with that name for a reason. The tricks of those frenzied ashmags are all about things far more intriguing than the honest and law-abiding subjects of the Imperium can imagine. On the other hand, this is why I am keeping them close. Kor and Tora know who lifted them out of the cesspit proudly called the Shadow Quarters, and who has been feeding that ravenous beast their insatiable lust for lucre. No, they are not going to betray me if only because they know I am now a part of your entourage, Shireen. They're not going to let the biggest pie in the Imperium pass them by without trying to get a slice for themselves. Compared to the rabble on Footfall, perhaps. Compared to you, be it power or money, I still have a long way to go. I could purchase one of Footfall's asteroids, but not a planet. I could subjugate a few gangs from the shady districts, but not Vladium. And so the answer to your question is no. I do not consider myself rich. I am not rich enough.
You know, I'm really curious to know what the economy is like in the Imperium. Like, for blah, 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 blah. From the experience of Rogue Trader, you're basically taught that, you know, the uppity ups basically trade in material, people, and supplies, but like for the not expense blah, 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 for the not overly rich people, and you know, for the people in the slums, like how much does a loaf of bread cost, for example? Or a protein brick, or, you know, etc.
Yeah, that's a very fair question.
Like, if you
Understandable.
if you look on Darktide and Atoma, and laughing, if you look on Atoma on Darktide, right, the Carnival District with the Stim mission, right? If you look around the buildings, there's obviously meat markets and stands and stuff there with like cash registers and shit. So like, you know, what's the economy like on those places? I'm really curious.
Fair question.
Wish I could answer that.
No truer words have ever been said. I'm far more
You and me
exciting than
both.
some small-time peddlers from Footfall. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Jai Amira Fatqin Tamiri Ash Ifrit, the 12th daughter of the Lord of Ifrit, a distant world at the fringes of the Imperium. The youngest child is destined to become a bargaining chip in the family's political games, but I was unwilling to accept such a fate, and wanted to choose what to become and which path to follow. When I learned the Exalted One watches over hundreds of other worlds amidst distant stars, I understood there was an entire world of opportunities beyond Ifrit. All I had to do was break the familial bonds tying me down and escape the planet. Which I did a long time ago.
Given that Trazen is present now, I'm really curious to know how many Necron worlds are in the game now. Because if we only consider the base game, there was only one. But with Trazen around, I'm sure there's more than one, right?
Good chance.
Possibly.
The Keronis Expanse. A gorgeous name, isn't it? But this backwater wasn't my original destination when I escaped Sherin. Oh no, it was the rumors of incredible freedom that brought me to the Keronis Expanse. Freedom that is generously bestowed upon everyone who can survive in these parts. All doors are open here. You can become a saint, a mogul, a kingmaker, or anyone you like, really. Here, hard work pays off, unless you're used to lying by the roadside and complaining instead of toiling for the good of your soul, glory, wallet, or whatever floats your boat. I'm used to working hard, and so I found my blessing.
Alright, dumb question. What is a mogul? Jay just mentioned you can become anything, a saint, a kingmaker, or a mogul. What the hell's a mogul?
I don't know. Let me look that up.
Mogul. I think that's a high-ranking noble.
Maybe. Does
How do
it's
you...
Mogul.
Somebody that is powerful, wealthy, and influential that dominates a industry.
So Mac was half right.
I convinced my father. I personally wished
Okay.
to oversee the inspection of imported goods. I had to get experience so I wouldn't bring shame on our family, didn't I? I made friends with traders, missionaries, and soldiers at the port. I listened to their stories, studied the charts, learned what documents I had to forge to escape the planet. A kind word here, a shiny coin there. And here I am, in the iron belly of a ship, braving the void in search of a new life. Consider it a mark of my trade. This year, Xenos. Dumb-headed orcs. Who knew that we weren't the only ones to get tempted by the wreck of that raider? As for this treasure, I received it as a reward for a life that had been just a little too good. I was in a hurry to get to the Adeptus Amassacus after the Exalted One blessed me with immense wealth. I was 2 backstreets away from the den when a pathetic ashmag attacked me, envious of somebody else's fortune.
Alright, the 3 Xeno species that I want to see, or no, 4 Xeno species that I want to see in Dark Heresy is orcs, the Tau, which are probably already going to be there given Rafiti, the fuck, what are those? There is a species in Warhammer that I forget their name, but they're like a walking mass of stuff that can take on the form of anything.
I do not know what that's called.
Yeah, we would have to go digging to find the name, but there's a Xenos that's it's an obscure Xenos in Warhammer that can do that. They're very interesting. And lastly, there is a group of simian Xenos. They're like gorillas, orangutans, that sort of thing. That are almost as intelligent as the Imperium, arguably more so, depending on who you ask. And they're often found in Rogue Trader and Inquisitional warbands. And I'm just thinking, well, that seems neat. I would add Votan onto that list, but Votan are not technically Xenos. They are like Ogrins, so not really the same thing. So my 5th one would be Slith. Snake people.
Fair. Is clenched teeth good? Mac, calm down.
Sorry.
Clenched teeth. Huh?
The warrior gains 6 damage reduction for every first attack of a round.
For who?
Wait, no. It's 1 Abelard, and 2, it's 6 damage deflection against the first attack made by every enemy this combat.
Oh yeah, that's great.
All relationships are based
So every enemy does 1 less damage.
for business too.
More
Oh,
or
no.
less, yeah.
Well, 1 attack less. Alright,
All rela- The
toughness first
is the real
for Abelard,
expanse, if you ask.
Yeah.
then weapon skill.
But what do you
Or,
Toughness and athletics are the first 2.
you mean agility?
No, I thought we were talking about the bonus feats or whatever. The thing that lets you upgrade. Okay, well then yeah, toughness, agility, and then yeah.
Dynastiers drink with criminals. Rogue traders strike deals with the Casbalica. And dozens of ships stop off for a welcome break from a long voyage. Is there a more beautiful place in the entire Imperium? The Emperor is merciful to the meek and the powerful alike. There's a job for everyone as long as they have a head on their shoulders. And if you feel like talking to him in person, the statue of the Exalted One can be seen from any asteroid. You can pray to your heart's content. An ancient crime cartel that originated with the first settlers of the Calixis sector. It is run by shadowy clans with robber barons at the helm. Cross their path, and you risk making enemies all over the Coronis expanse, or even the entire Imperium. As for the agents, they are just shameless, greedy scum.
I'm going to look up where Dark Heresy takes place, because that'll give me an idea on what the hell we're going to run into.
Fair.
Let's see. Calixis sector. Isn't the Calixis sector the one that's featured in the Rogue Trader Inquisition game?
Think so? Also, Demolition Engineer, yeah. It swaps out and adopt Demolition for the intelligence used for area attacks for Argenta. Because I think Argenta has kind of bad intelligence. Am I right?
Who would have guessed? Alright, so we're going to be exploring the Tyrant and Ghoul stars in Dark Heresy, apparently. Whatever that
Okay.
means.
Yeah,
We've heard about those a lot in Rogue Trader, but we never actually found out what they are.
Fellowship. And then what should I get?
I'm trying to read about Dark Heresy, but I can't find anything other than what we're... Oh. Oh. Dark Heresy takes place before Rogue Trader.
Ah.
Well, that explains the what's her name?
Winter Scale or whatever. The fucking mother.
Cordia. That explains Cordia.
Fair enough.
So it takes place before Cadia goes boom.
Sector Minoris. Go. I still find it fucking amazing that because you're a Sanction Psyker, you get it fucking you get it 5 levels early.
Oh yeah, big time. Well, I can't find anything about the Xenos I can't find anything about the aliens that we'll see in Dark Heresy aside from the ones that are obvious.
Every third person on footfall is a Casbalican. But that doesn't mean all that rotten filth is acting together. I've been set up more than once just so some Casbalican can get one over on his rivals. And yet, the Casbalica is generous to its customers, if you can afford it. Anything can be obtained, organized, and transported for the right price. The customer is always right, unless they happen to be a rat. In which case...
Aside from the obvious and the ones we already know, what alien species do you want to see in Dark Heresy?
Part of me wants to fight the Tyranids, but I know that they wouldn't do that very well because we'd be on a high.
Trader.
I thought that was Gene Stealer cult.
I mean, those are still Tyranids, though.
You know what I meant, Harambe?
Yeah, I could see wanting Tyranids, but I don't see it other than Gene Stealers in Dark Heresy, because...
Agreed. It wouldn't make sense.
With Tyranids that are not Gene Stealers, it comes with an infestation.
Yep.
And throwing normal people at an infestation. Granted, some of those quote-unquote normal people are elven assassins, angry bird people with sniper rifles, and ogrins that are stronger than space marines, but still. Ogrins are capable of turning Tyranids into tissue paper, but they don't have the armor or durability like a space marine does.
Yeah. Or the speed.
Actually, Ogrins, when push comes to shove, could probably move as fast as a space marine. They just can't maintain it.
Hmm.
Remember Darktide?
Yeah, fair.
The Ogrin being angry situation is a very serious conundrum. They just can't maintain anything for very long.
What gave you such an outrageous idea?
Might I remind you of the
My gorgeous
of the Horus Heresy when they unleashed those Ogrin monstrosities?
you know once I become a baron.
I have no clue what you're talking about, actually.
Wait, are you bullshitting me?
I don't know a whole lot about the Horus Heresy.
Oh, well, I forget what they're called. I think it's Bull something. It's not Bulgrin because Bulgrins are the Ogrins with the two shields, right? But it's Bull something, I think. Anyway,
I wonder if we can make a Bulgrin in Dark Heresy.
Probably. I mean, shields are in Rogue Trader. I'd be surprised if they didn't bring it over to Dark Heresy. But yeah, the what I'm about to say, we're definitely not going to be able to do in Dark Heresy, though. I'm gonna tell you that. The Ogrins were outfitted with augments to make them smarter, faster, stronger, and actual like legitimate power armor that Space Marines used. So basically, Ogrin Space Marines, if you want to be putting into layman's terms, right? And they were so powerful that it took Horus himself to bring them down, to stop their rampage through the heretic forces. And Call himself is one of the ones who said that they are so deadly he will never make another one.
Oh.
Basically, let's put it this way. The Ogrin Space Marine is like the in-between of like a Space Marine and a Custodes. Or Space Marine and Thunder Warrior, take your pick.
I was gonna say Thunder Warrior. But, honestly, I don't know the difference in strength between Custodes and Thunder.
Oh, I can actually answer that question. Hold on. Jay's talking. 1 second.
Helps to establish new contacts quickly. Eventually, I gathered together a group of honest and loyal people. And it only took a few successful contracts for the Kasbalika to take notice. I quickly settled on footfall and started dispensing my wisdom to my proteges and subordinates. I lost the taste for getting my hands dirty.
Alright, you alive, Dust? Alright, I don't remember the short story name. Because, you know, there's a lot, there's like tons and tons and tons of books in Warhammer stuff. But there was a short story that featured one of the oldest Thunder Warriors that was still around. It was the quote-unquote Primarch. I'm putting quotes on that for a reason because not actually, you get what I mean. The quote-unquote Primarch of the Thunder Warriors broke into the Imperial Palace. Because he was angry at Daddy, i.e. the Emperor. And he fought through legions of Space Marines, Sisters of Silence, and Custodes, all with broken weapons and equipment, mind you, only to be killed by I think his name is Valdis, the Custodes captain. Yeah, he was using broken ancient power weapons and broken ancient power armor and fought his way through the whole fucking palace.
Oh, damn, he's scary.
Yeah, there's a reason why the Emperor retired the Thunder Warriors. Well, I would retire is the wrong word. Let's use murder instead because
Put down.
uh
Euthanize.
no, murder is the slow murder is more accurate because I don't know if Call was around during 30K. He might have been. Some don't quote me on that. I don't know, but I'm going to assume yes for ease of use right now. Um, the Emperor and Call, or whoever was his big brain back then, made the Thunder Warriors like the Custodes, right? You know, genetic perfections, except for a very big flaw in their genetic code. Over time, like the longer they lived, the more their bodies purposely broke down and failed. You know, like best
Super
way I could
cancer.
describe that or a prion, whichever you prefer using. Both are accurate.
Or super
Uh,
necrosis.
yeah, all three are accurate, and the Thunder Warriors are basically used to subjugate everything and everyone, and then they were supposed to die a slow death.
Hmm.
They were too strong to keep around. Granted, one of the Thunder Warriors did find a cure to the condition, but at that point it was too late. There are a few Thunder Warriors still left in existence, though.
Hmm.
Obviously, the ones that Trazyn has, duh. Um, and don't quote me on this one, but from the short stories I read, there's a lot of Thunder Warriors trying to live out a quote-unquote peaceful life in gladiator arenas.
Hmm.
Damn.
And I'm sure you can guess. I'm sure you can guess that they keep winning.
Hmm.
It's really as simple, Shireen. The Kasbalika runs the Imperium's black market, offering special goods to those who can afford their services. Yes, I am talking about Xeno artifacts too. Alien weapons, technology, sometimes even certain kinds of living creatures.
So to answer your question, Dust, in my opinion, from everything that I have read, a prime Thunder Warrior, i.e., with working equipment and not dying of super cancer, versus a prime Custodes, I would bet money on the Thunder Warrior.
Fair enough.
Custodes are nerfed via the fact that they're 100% dogmatic and not not freewheeling like the Thunder Warriors were. Dust didn't hear me, did he?
No.
Dust,
I'm sorry.
do better. Um, so to answer your question, Dust, that you asked, a prime Thunder Warrior with not broken equipment and not dying of super cancer versus a prime Custodes like Valdis, I would honestly bet money on the Thunder Warrior.
Alright.
Because the Custodes are nerfed by being super dogmatic and not freewheeling like the Thunder Warriors were.
E.
Unlike the rogue traders whose sacred warrants make them
Thunder Warriors were normal, quote-unquote, people.
Kasbalikan agents
They're
are used to
the
hunting and
the
covering
best
their tracks.
comparison I could say to the
Nobody
Thunder
wants to
Warriors
draw
were Space
unwanted
Wolves.
attention, no matter who might take an interest. Especially now,
You know,
that
how they
Valdis
act and
stands as a
everything.
warrior of the Golden Throne as its watchman.
Thunder Warrior sneaks into Space Wolf Chapter door. I am home now.
You know, were it not for the fact that Thunder Warriors were as big as Space Marines without armor, um, well, probably bigger, honestly. I don't know that, but I'm going to assume as big or bigger. That would be a very interesting scenario to watch.
Why not? The decision is yours, Shireen. Listen, Shireen, the giver of happiness and the dearest of my friends. I am who I am. A cold trader, a Kasbalikan agent, and your partner. We each have a past, and that past is sealed. I'm not prying into your soul, am I? Well, have pity on mine. It has already been gnawed at by the Aji. And if you don't like the sound of that, we'll just go our separate ways. Deal?
So, Dust, where are you in your game?
All
About to drive the ship.
That goes for business too.
Oh, what? Did you just finish the tutorial?
Mm-hmm.
I.e., you just finished the whole Conrad business?
Yep.
Oh, Shireen, I did manage to spark your interest. Allow me to invite you to a more private place. My words are meant for your ears alone.
Hey, Mac, out of
Yeah.
curiosity, since you romanced Jay when... Spoiler alert, throwing it out there.
You're good.
Honk honk.
When you romanced Jay, uh, and you went down her quest of gifting her a full fucking planet, what happened to the planet you gifted her? Like, you know, Foulstone, Janus, etc. What happened to your
Uh,
profit factor? Did it just fucking drop to negative?
I don't know, but I don't think you lost profit factor.
Because gifting Jay a planet seems bad, all around bad, even if she's your best friend.
I suppose.
Oh, she gave me a gun that I can't use because it's an elf weapon. And she gave me a sword that I can't use because it's a dark elf weapon. Damn. Well, I suppose I can give it to Yarrowlay for the small time she'll be helping. Oh yeah, Mac, me and Dust found an exploit with the Psyker. I don't
What?
know if it's a bug or not,
Oh, I remember
but
what you're talking about.
I don't know if this is a bug or not, or if it's something actually intended by Owlcat. But if you pick a Psyker with Overseer, and get the Psy Raven, you can have the Psy Raven bring you literally an endless amount of stuff. Like me and Dust were spamming it for a little while. We got medkits, grenades, and everything, and it's just
How do
like
you get them to get you stuff?
He has a
you
little
talk.
perch in your room.
Yeah, you can talk. You can literally talk to the bird in your room and converse with it, and you can tell it to go find you things.
Oh, wow.
And we spammed it for a long time, got all that stuff, and was just thinking, man, when is this gonna end? But here's the thing, it didn't end. I wonder if that's a bug or not, because as you might be aware, there's a limited amount of grenades and medkits in this game, right? So that bird can bring you an endless amount of medkits and shit. So, you know, wondering how that would work.
Does that technically mean infinite
sheet.
cargo?
Yes, it does, if you're willing to wait that long. Oh, right, I forgot. Jay is willing to give you fucking stuff with the factions. I forgot about this. What is the hardest faction to level up? Well, alright, we can't pick the Navy, so the Navy is bleh. The Navy is not a choice here. So I would say probably the Drusians or the Kasbalak are probably the hardest factions to level up, not including the Navy. Let's go with the Kasbalika. Yes, you gave me this tutorial already, game. Thank you. Thank you for giving it to me again. Hello, Burb. Every time you're in the office, it is like a requirement to feed Burb. And also get item from Burb. Aw, thank you for the multi-key, Burb. By the way, Dust, I have found out something interesting.
Hmm.
Even getting a normal augmetic, like nothing special augmetic, just ripping off their arm, right? Like we did with Cabela, it still gives them a buff.
Oh. Yeah, not a big one, but it's like a stat buff with strength or something, right?
Yeah, it lowers their weapon skill and ballistic skill because, you know, not dexterous. And gives them a strength buff. So, I mean, for Abelard, for example, ripping off his arms and just replacing them with augmetics is not a bad idea. That's a fucked up sentence now that I think about it.
Hmm.
Oh, interesting. You can remove Abelard's unique bionic eye. And it gives him a basic bionic eye instead. Alright, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, no bullshit. The basic bionic eye without Abelard's unique one is probably better than his unique one.
It's funny.
If you're making Abelard a vanguard, i.e. not damage based, the basic bionic eye is better. That's funny.
I let the Master of Ordnance live. The guy that
Why
gave
would
us
you
shit.
kill him?
Oh, you wouldn't, but there was an option, so I wanted to state it.
Hmm.
May the Exalted One protect you. Have you grown bored without our little talk, Shireen? Or lucky lady, you mean? My heart.
I wonder what happens if you go to, what was it? Fall? What? The fucking main planet where the parade happens first.
Anyway, you mean Dargonis?
Yeah, thank you.
Nefari's intimate friends. Why do you ask, Shireen?
Well, I mean, you'd get a lot of equipment, but nothing would really happen because there's no combat on Dargonis in the beginning until later.
So you miss out on XP. That's what happens.
I mean, technically, yeah.
Oh, Shireen. Then what reason do I have to tell you the truth? Every mystery once solved ceases to excite the interest of an inquiring mind. You are prying at the treasures of my soul, my little secrets. How else can I keep them safe from such a powerful robber as the rogue trader? I dare not refuse you. Oh, Shireen. With a few words, you have managed to make my heart flutter like a songbird caught in the snare of a skilled hunter. You enjoy being with me. Perhaps you even find me amusing? Every girl dreams of hearing that she will make a fine toy and a worthy diversion. I understand. I'm just having a little fun, Shireen. I can't possibly just say, oh, I like you too. Words as dry and dull as a woodsman's dinner. They are unworthy of us. If you are not simply amusing yourself by toying with my feelings, then why not give it a try? Go on. Or, wait. You haven't yet asked how I feel about being your romantic partner. Ask soon, Shireen. Can go to the Aji. Say no more, Shireen. I have no doubt that you are a wonderful conversationalist, Shireen. I will make a note of your invitation and make sure to take you up on it when I next get hungry. But if the feelings in your soul have become a fire that is burning you up from within, then you may express them by bestowing a gift upon your humble servant. Is there a sweeter subject in the universe to discuss, Shireen? You have... Then let us both be silent together. Oh.
I'm only talking to Jay with her romance path to hopefully get the cat that she gives you. I'm hoping you can get it without actually committing to the romance path.
Pretty sure she gives it to you before the option of making the romance thing serious or not appears.
Also, Harambe, am I remembering wrong, or at the start of when we first got Cabela, like when the DLC came out, weren't we able to stack bleed of every attack?
Yes.
So they thought that's way too OP.
Yes.
I don't blame them, do you?
Nope.
Ask and hear my answer, Shireen. Hush, Shireen. Let's not scare off the wonderful feeling that weaves a pattern of passion between us in silken thread. Then let us
That was a noise.
Sorry.
Because I don't know if that cat actually does anything, but I still want the cat.
Lord Captain. I used to give Genusian lilies to the girl I liked, but the species long since extinct. Now it lives only in my memory. Ask someone else, your lordship. I am too old to remember how to charm young ladies. Lord Captain.
Oh yeah, I have to ask around about this now, okay.
Greetings. If you want to do her good, give her a dose of conscience and a fear of the Emperor. That is what she truly needs. But if you want to please her, give her some meaningless jewelry, expensive and shiny. Such baubles wield magical power over hearts like hers.
I'm going to check on the whole giving Jay a planet thing, because I don't want to do that if it's bad. If it lowers your whatever, then don't want to do that.
You're planning on romancing Jay instead of Cabela?
No. I
Oh,
just want the cat.
fair enough.
Oh. Okay. So, interesting note.
But
Giving Jay the planet uh is actually the right choice because it's a random like nowhere planet that's not important and she makes it important.
oh, so it's a good thing to give her the planet then.
Surprisingly, yes.
I know
Nice.
very little about how ordinary couples come together. The books I have read always skirted around that side of life, keeping silent on the matter.
And apparently, giving her a planet also increases your profit factor and gives you a permanent buff.
Poetry there.
So all good things, no bad.
Quite
I keep
literally.
assuming.
Well, I assume when you're giving her a planet that it would be, you know, like Janus or something important.
What disputation will you honor, Nuncius? I fight.
But it is none of these things.
To what do I owe this visit? Mistress Adari is a dangerous person, and dangerous people like dangerous things. Jai is probably partial to good weapons. She even has a small but enviable collection. Such a gift would not only be practical given her perilous trade, but it would also show that you have taken an interest in her as a person and her tastes. Such demonstrations are very important when dealing with people with whom you would like to curry favor.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends.
Oh my god, you can ask Pascal what he thinks that you should give Jay. Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh no.
Status of the unit von Valancius and his services rendered to the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Yeah, that's the answer I expected from Pascal.
What he said.
Given the high status of the unit von Valancius and his services rendered to the Adeptus Mechanicus, perhaps a request for special leniency for the unit J. Hidari. The sentence of oblivion without servitorization that is stipulated for her crimes may be instead be commuted to immediate servitude.
I think she'd like that.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's the best gift, man.
Did you get to romance speak with Cabela yet?
No. And this isn't going to block that out either, because remember how romances work in Owlcat games?
Yeah, I remember. Hang on, Mom's has to give me something.
Well, it would have to be something that screams, look how much the rogue trader loves me in the faces of everyone she meets. Like a fabulous gown beyond anything that even the noble women of Dargonus can acquire. A princess of smugglers would love the opportunity to rub the nobility's noses in her newfound privileges.
Domin.
Yeah, I didn't think the other companions would have anything to say about that.
May the exalted one is there a sweeter subject than to young? All relationships.
Dust, wake up. How your game going?
Currently talking to everyone on the ship before I go to the areas. If
Make
I
sure
remember,
to be thorough.
I am. I need to go and talk No. I talk to everyone, and then I go to Cassia's area, do the whole fight before going through the big door, leave without talking to any fuckers, then go to the prison. That's the way to do the cheese.
Go to Cassia's place.
Mm-hmm.
Go through the whole area. But after you make the elevator connector rod thing and turn on the elevator, you don't talk to Douche Canoe and you leave.
Oh, I'm gonna have to remember to make that, Psyker boost that we got from the,
Yep.
concoction. Because I remember you saying that helped out a lot for damage.
Yeah. And because we're playing as a sanctioned psyker and we didn't give it to Idara, the whole negative it comes with isn't that bad.
Yeah, it only increases your fucking thing by like 5% or some shit.
Both be silent together about this beautiful feeling.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Free profit factor because we gave her a fucking asteroid rock in the middle of fucking nowhere. Yeah. Woman, I know that this is a no shit moment, but I still feel the need to mention it. Don't go through the fucking Great Maw because you can do the game gives you the opportunity to do that.
Why would I want to?
No, I mean for Dust.
Fuck.
He wasn't listening. Why do I bother?
But I didn't fucking switch attention quick enough. I was trying. You need to fucking start getting people's attention before speaking to them. It's a normal thing to do.
Well, Mac knows about this. You don't. Common sense.
No, I just wasn't able to swap my attention from one thing to you fast enough because I didn't know we were about to talk. Just to fucking say, hey, Dust.
Better. But, the game, once you gain full control of your void ship after everything on Footfall, it gives you the opportunity to head towards the Great Maw. Don't do it.
Oh, yeah. I remember you telling me about that.
Like, it's a thing that you should experience because it's funny. And it gives you an idea on what warp travel looks like in real space, right? But if you do it at the beginning of the game, you'll just die instantly. You'll still die even late game, but, you know.
What's the difference?
How much dialogue you get before you die.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
You should still experience it because it's neat, but, you know. One second. Alright, I am back, and Nani?
What happened?
Heinrich, the firefighter guy, is talking about something that's important, apparently. Oh, it's the fire worship thing. Interesting. Oh, I know it's a bad decision, Zachary, but still, you could be helpful.
May the exalted one. Is there a sweet? Then let us both be silent to. Oh.
So, what is in this hellhole of a system?
A hole.
Oh, pirates. We love pirates. And I have to shoot the pirates now. I was gonna do that anyway, but I was hoping that, you know, I could wait on it a sec. And thus, wish me luck, there's fucking 3 of them.
Well, don't get fucked over.
How nice.
You're welcome.
Bring doom to our enemies. Fall ahead. Let the macro cannons sing their deadly litany. I want to hear the macro cannons roar.
Dude, the plasma cannons are mean. They have less range than the other cannons, but they're still fucking mean.
So trade-off for lower range is a lot more damage.
Destination to reach.
E.
Show them the fury of our macro cannons.
Bitch, you guys are using a Cobra class ship. There's no way you should be able to shoot twice. You stop that.
Unleash a barrage of destruction.
One dead ship.
Set course with all haste.
Oh. Okay, so they buffed the restart shield ability. Nice. It used to be really bad before. I like it.
What's the difference now?
Before it shut off all of your shields when you used it. Now it only reduces your range. Firing range.
Alright.
I want to hear the macro cannons roar. Unleash a barrage of destruction. Deliver
Zap.
the mine.
You ain't running.
Hear the macro cannons roar.
By the way, Dust, in ship battles, sometimes enemies will actively run away when you damage them enough.
Mm-hmm.
Or I should say try to. If you finish them off, you get more supplies.
Mm-hmm.
You can let them run away, of course, so you can, focus on other enemies, but
Bring doom to our enemies. We have a destination to reach. Unleash a barrage of destruction.
you ain't running away.
The macro cannons roar. Set course with all haste. Show them the fury of our macro cannons.
I need my supplies, sir. You ain't running away.
I want to hear the macro cannons roar.
Yeah. Begin scan. By the way, don't be stingy with your manufactorums. If you see something on a planet, just put it down. Dust.
No, I heard you. But I'm straightforward. At this point, I think I need to go to bed.
Bruh.
Good night.
How dare you? I'm not a fan that we need to use scrap to repair the ship, but whatever. Excuse me? Oh, so we have a mission on our ship again. Genetic Guardian. Well, away we go. You know, I should have figured that that was a fucking door. I'm dumb.
With each step, I forge my
Let's talk to
destiny among
people
the
here
stars.
first. Wait, what? Oh, that's... That... Okay. That's morbid. Yeah, I'm assuming all of them are at the door. You know, if I could intervene, I would. Yeah, I kind of figured they'd be over here. Yay, needles. We love getting stabbed by needles. I mean, we should have figured that that was a door right there, I'm gonna be honest. Well, no shit, Abelard. Achievement.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Do these guys have anything to say? Oh no, did Dust just break something? Maybe not. Okay, there's stuff in here.
Operation successful.
Okay, feet. Okay, that's funny. That's funny.
I'm back.
Dust went to sleep, bastard. I found a new augmetic. It's a very interesting augmetic.
Nice. What is it?
Hydraulic booster. It allows you to jump over enemies. The negative is you have a chance of falling flat on your face and exploding.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
And when you explode, you deal damage to everything around you. So we found one of the heirs beyond Auntie.
Nice.
Siberian, I think that's how you say his name.
I guess.
Great grandpa, I guess. Elf sword, huh? Wait. I don't know what that is. My brain says it's one of those cats that Jay gives you, but I'm probably wrong. You can fucking burn it. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
You find a picture of like one of your great 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 uncles and thinking, "Oh yeah, burn it."
Yeah, on my friend's stream, he was playing Symphony of the Night, Castlevania, and he randomizer, and he randomly picked up an armor called Axe Lord armor. When you put it on, you become the Axe Lord enemy that from the game, and it's so hilarious fighting bosses with that. But what was even more hilarious was when he got to a cutscene, all you see and hear from your characters, huh, 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 like fist pumping, even though Alucard's voice is playing and stuff, you just hear that in the background constantly, and it's hilarious.
Hmm. Wait. Is that an upgraded version of what Cabela already has? Hold up. Oh my god, it is. But don't we love it when games make blah, blah, blah. Don't we love it when games make goofy shit like that?
Love it. More games should have more joke things you can do.
Agreed.
What's funny is that he managed to beat the final boss of the game as X-Lord.
Sounds about right.
And when Dracula went, "How?" You just heard, "Hoo, hoo, hurrah!"
No, that's beautiful.
Yes.
I gave the jump ability to Abelard because it seems fitting that he'll just be able to boing to enemies to block them.
Know your duty.
And Kibella got a very new, nice, uh, artisan toxic arm.
Machine god.
How not helpful, game. Thanks for not telling us what's in the book. Siege? Eh? Okay, so you have to go to Dargonis to do the rest of this. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Who is... Okay, we're walking out. Question mark? You get you get 10 points. Jesus.
What?
For just telling Fat Boy, i.e. Janris, that the poster that the painting in that back room of the Bionico was your ancestor, you get 10 iconoclast, dogmatic, or heretic points. Like, Nani? Oh yes, he was my ancestor. 10 iconoclast points. Nani?
I mean, hey, take a few points for whatever it is you want.
For real though, it lets you unlock the special perks a lot faster. Mac, with all the DLC, you might be able to get a second radical, iconoclast to like level 5 and dogmatic to, a higher level now.
Fair enough.
Oh, of course, Janris, we're gonna do that. We have to fix Janus first, though.
If you want to now, I think you can force the romance speed with Camilla. You would just warp jump 2 times to random places.
Well, I've been jumping between all the places because, you know, I'm not pushing to get Solomorn quickly because I don't care. I'm only going to get Solomorn before you do the first colony project, right? Because Solomorn might have ideas on what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, basically, I'm just not going to bother with Solomorn until I get everything else done. And then once I start the colony stuff, I'll go get him because by that time I'll have enough levels to not horribly die.
Keep, I was talking about Camilla.
Oh, I know. I was telling you what I was doing, so I'm gonna run into Cabela eventually anyway.
Oh.
I find it interesting that you can completely miss this upgraded toxic arm
With each step,
How?
I forge my
by not
destiny
passing a
among the
perception check.
stars.
Okay, that's fair.
And boy, I feel bad for anyone who did not get this arm.
It's gonna be mine. I want it.
Well, I hope you have good awareness. If you want to almost guarantee that you pass the check, bring Cassie with you once you get the warp jump part.
Okay. Right, yeah, I need 6 more fix for... What's the easy way to get more fix in Warframe?
That was a random jump. But, literally do anything. It's one of the easiest materials to get.
I find out. Rogue trader, the rank of janitor I look forward
Okay.
to. But can anyone truly, as has mine?
Although the easiest option is to, you know, boss.
Than anything they may say about themselves.
Which boss?
Whichever boss drops
My dearest
more
colleague,
fix.
Nuntius says that he will leave. I find.
You know, I hope Cassia doesn't flip the fuck out when I turn her romance thing down. Interesting random bits of dialogue. I'm going to assume it's a dialogue bit that I missed when walking past the decked people.
Lord Captain. A noble aspiration. As you wish. Of course.
To what do I owe this visit?
Wait, I wonder... Is there anything in the compute... Is there anything in the Computron over here about the... Nope.
May the Exalted One protect you. Is there a sweeter? Then let us both be silent.
Mac, is the choice to pick for Cabela the obvious one or nah?
Don't know how obvious or not it is, but I still have the site up if you need help with it.
Because I should be getting there after the next jump, I'd imagine.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. This statement is true. Algorithmic violations have been recorded, as a result of which I twice performed an offering to the cogitators of corrective data vows and ruled out the possibility of sabotage. I hypothesize that the violation is a consequence of the discontent of the ship's machine spirits. I recommend a procedure of placation of the honored spirits for the glory of the Omnissiah and the steel angels sent by him.
Interesting that Yogan doesn't have any dialogue about that particular bit.
Dumb it.
Oh, Cabela. Okay, Cabela is here now, I believe. All right, hello, Cabela. Oh, okay.
Shireen, there you are. I've been waiting for you.
It gives me the Cabela dialogue, and it puts me in the J cutscene. Like, no.
Sating a hunger greater than any bodily appetite. My curiosity. You see a person's face, their clothes, their manner is all just a mask. Smoke from the lips of a fire breather designed to hide the truth. But the contents of chests and cupboards, they are the reflection of the soul, in which the wise can glimpse another's heart. I have been wondering what kind of person you truly are. Shireen, you besmirch my heart with the black ink of bitterest insult. If you do not trust me, search me. Everything in our lives is a game, Shireen. We play, we are played. Without games, everything would be so unbearably dull. What if I don't like asking?
I'm going to look up what the confirmation of a romance is. Cause I don't want to do this if this pushes the thing.
Oh, I like that the devs separated the whenever Velimir, the girl, and Tempo into their own chat now.
Wait, what now?
You didn't go to the computer, did you, on Warframe?
No, I didn't hear what you said.
On Warframe, you know how talking with pretty much David Bowie, Minerva,
Yeah.
Velimir, and the girl was looped up, was put in the same chat as the Hex?
Yeah. Well, it
They now have
wasn't,
their
but yeah.
well, they now have their own channel.
They always did.
I don't remember them having their own channel before. Like their own category. I don't mean like how the like how Marie and Rolf have their own category. The Tempo and the other three do as well now. That's what I meant.
Nonetheless, it's still helpful.
Yeah.
I'm reading on blah. I'm reading on Jay's thing just in case there's any locks, cause would rather not.
There's an automated message from Kaya Velasco. If you're reading this, find me where you find yourself, wherever you are. Live, laugh, love. Does that mean she's on a relay?
Yeah, her story ends with being on a relay.
Is she on a relay now, though, from the message I just got?
Mm-hmm. She's been
Which
on the
relay?
relay. The one on Mercury, I think.
Hmm.
But she's been on the relay since they were added. It's just how much dialogue you had to go through before you could actually see her.
Hmm.
So as far as I can tell from multiple sources, the whole sleeping with Jay thing doesn't block anything out. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want that cat, so yeah.
Oh, that works.
How else am I to prove my innocence, Shelly?
Hang on, give me a sec.
Keep going, Shelly. You will strike lucky yet. love the gift, Shireen. Everything the rogue trader desires.
I'm mostly doing this
My
because
heart
I want
was
the cat.
overwhelmed with your passion. Now I'll forever crave to feel it again, Shireen.
Why am I doing all of this for a cat?
Don't know.
You know it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
And it blah. And it will make Cabela forever jealous.
Why?
Uh because of what I found when I was reading, Cabela actually has jealous dialogue about any other romance in Act 3 if you have her along too.
Damn. You're mine and no one else's.
I'm assuming you get the cat before Act 4. I think that's an obvious thing, right?
Yeah.
Just wanted to be sure. Because you romanced Jay, I didn't.
I didn't fully romance her.
Well, that answers that question then, huh?
The Omnissiah
May the Exalted One protect you. Is there a sweeter subject in the universe to discuss? I can't say no to you. My heart was overwhelmed with...
You know, I was expecting that to be different, not... Okay.
But
The dialogue choice to talk to Jay again.
oh.
Sleeping with Jay makes everyone upset. Oh, Cassia has some jealous dialogue. Interesting.
You didn't know she did?
No. If you sleep with Jay, Cassia has an interesting note.
What did she say?
Cassia notices your gaze and turns away, shrinking back as if trying to disappear.
Oh. Poor Cassia.
I agree. Genuinely.
Maybe you shouldn't have romanced her.
Cabela says something too.
What she said.
So this isn't common practice? I assumed it was a traditional ritual of the upper decks.
Case Harmunda, Laruda Relay of Mercury, where would
You know,
Kyrie found?
you know where Barrow is? You know, in the middle near the pool and the statue?
Yeah.
She's above where he is. She's not hard to find, but she's out of the way a little bit.
Ah, okay.
You have to look on like the second floor where the pool is.
Hey, Kaya. Wow, why the heck are you here?
Just a quick note, she only has like 2 lines of dialogue, so you don't need to spam it.
Okay.
Fucking Ravor. Fucking savage. fucking Abelard, oh my god. And here I
Oh,
thought
I talked
Dadalard
to
would
her.
be disappointed.
What do you do?
Dadalard's reaction. As the father of a rather large family, I can assure you that you have upheld the name of the dynasty, your lordship. Fucking savage.
But
Heinrichs. Ah, so that's what the expression on the officers' faces were. Happiness.
To what do I owe this visit?
I wonder if Cassie will say anything if you actually
Captain.
talk to her. The fact that Pascal and Yogan said nothing upsets me.
May the Exalted One protect you. Is there a sweeter subject in the... Then, to young... All relation... Oh,
So do I have to talk to Cabela about the thing, or is it gonna be a
Don't.
cutscene? Oh, no, I have to talk to her, okay.
Then follow me.
we got
Domin.
story beat.
I believe so, if it's a binding ritual.
Hang on. Come on. Da-da-da-da-da.
Why is everything
Jesus.
dark and morbid?
Yeah, it's ritual binding.
Are you ready to step into the labyrinth?
So you got it.
Oh wait, I remember this.
Agree to do the ritual, and when the somewhat mystifying ritual is complete, ask what that was all about.
That's it.
Then ask why it
This is
matters
the
to her.
ritual of binding.
For some mumbo jumbo,
By the
well,
undying
Maze is a ticket
flame,
attendance. She
light
presumes
that
she'd find your
defines
rituals
what
equally mystifying.
must be guided
Then you have to ask her
by
whether she would like to
divine.
see your world to initiate
Or
rituals at
is
upper
my
decks.
predestination alone
Back on the
toward
bridge, ask
glorious
Jammers to organize a social
reserved
event.
answers? Your image must become part of the tangle. For I am your shadow, Domin, and your presence will aid me in sensing whatever threats may be looming over you. Instructions, directions, a depiction of the puzzle that can only be solved within one's own consciousness by following its bends and turnings. I do not require these lines to find my way, but for you, they will serve as a guiding thread. Your weapon for the ritual. Watch the lines on the floor. You can only pass through the gaps. The rest, you need not know. Enter the labyrinth, Domin.
Oh, I remember this. It was how Camilla. How is this fair?
What happened?
She expects you to fight her in melee, and I'm just thinking like, Camilla,
You are now
the rogue
on
trader
the
is a
path.
psyker.
Your shadow now walks the labyrinth, and my gaze can now see when danger draws near you. You are not required to understand. You have joined the ritual. That will suffice. Understand me? Why, Domin? My fate is preordained, and our places assigned.
It's
Death
what
is the son of
la.
the undying one, as his
My
design
ding ding dong.
foretells.
No,
But if such
La
is
la
indeed
la la
your
la
will,
la la la
no.
la 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 la. But that's all I know of the song.
And it's the song is funny, but it's cringy.
my path of service to the
That's
undying
what makes it
emperor is one
good.
of many twists and pitfalls. Every mind is fraught with weakness, and only by honing it tirelessly can one achieve focus and prime one's perception. I envision the tenets of the web as a maze of tangles and dead ends. Each time I go into a trance, be it one of the soul or of battle, I walk this path from beginning to end. And now that you're a part of it, you will be there with me when next I enter the labyrinth. You may deem it strange. You live in a world so far removed from my own that such rituals must seem absurd to you. I am sure I would find your rituals equally mystifying.
Yeah, no psychic abilities, totally. Camilla definitely doesn't have those.
You're empowered by the will of the undying one himself. And yet, when I look at your life, I am surprised. You follow a different thread, one that does not seem as strict to your thoughts and deeds. There is so much luster. To partake in one of your ceremonies? Returning the courtesy. That is how you say it up here, isn't it? I will await your invitation. The labyrinth has accepted you. We have danced amid the crossing lines
I still
and
find
worlds,
the
where
Warframe
the tenets
Jade's
play a role of
situation to
balance.
be fascinating.
Agreed.
Like, we know she was turned into Warframe while she was with Child, but if the Warframe really is, like, pretty much, like, robot or whatnot, how the heck was it able to sustain
Mm,
the life of said child and bring it into the world?
it's closer to cyborg, if anything. Long story short, Warframes are living, are infested flesh. I'm trying to word this right. If I remember the lore correctly, Warframes are basically infested flesh with robotic parts and a somewhat teeny bit of the personality of their original pilot.
Mm. So they're sentient with emotions, but not actually
No,
sapient.
no. They don't have emotions. They have leftover echoes of the personality.
Mm.
Though there are a few exceptions, being Jade, Stalker, the twins, Umbra, etc.
I really want to see what a proto-frame of Sirius and Orion would be.
Well, that's the neat part. They already are technically proto-frames. And I'm saying technically. But Mac, do the outro.
Thank you everyone for watching this stream. This has been Rogue Trader. He's Mr. Bam. I'm Mr. Buzo. And this is us saying, see you next time.